Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is AppleFUNk, and welcome back to the channel. First time guest, welcome. Welcome to you also. Welcome. Thank you very much for stopping by. It's definitely appreciated. Let's get into it. I had some blackberries in the refrigerator and I did not want them to go bad. And so I said to myself, why not make some blackberry cobbler? Because then it'll stay longer. So that's what we're gonna do. It should be pretty quick. On the stove, I got some butter. We're gonna melt that butter. To the butter, we're gonna add water, like a cup of water, a quarter teaspoon of vanilla extract, and a quarter teaspoon of salt. Yeah, not a bunch of stuff. And we're gonna let that boil. So let's get this going over here. All right, so we got that. I need to get a little spoon. Something happening here. Let's throw these berries in here. Oh my gosh, did you see that? Let's get our berries coated with that butter. All right. All my berries are coated. Let's throw that vanilla extract in there. It's already in. I don't know why. I thought I did. Let's put a little bit of that. This is a quarter teaspoon of salt, but I don't even have it full. Let's throw that in there. We're gonna throw that vanilla extract in there. I'm pretty certain that I spilled it already because I thought I already had it, but I could. Oh, that's a little more than a quarter teaspoon, but it'll be okay. You don't have to be like exact when you're making blackberry cobbler. You know what I'm saying? So we got that in there. We're gonna cut this up on high, or higher, and bring it to a boil. Where's our sugar? Nope, I gotta add my sugar to this too. All right, let's do that right now. Add about a half cup of sugar. Bam. Into the mixture. And we're gonna let that just boil down. Let that boil down. And while that's doing its thing, when it comes to a boil, we'll cut it down. While that's doing its thing, I need to make this the dumplings. All right, so for the dumplings, we got flour. We're gonna put baking powder in there, some nutmeg. So for the baking powder, we're talking about 1 tablespoon. It's 1 cup of flour, probably a tablespoon of baking powder, half teaspoon of nutmeg, and like a half teaspoon of salt. That's what's in here. We'll dump it all in. We'll incorporate all of that. And we're gonna mix that with the lard. We're gonna use lard. We're gonna use, I just wanna make sure everything's mixed up before we start going. All right. And this is our dough. This is our dumplings. I don't need it that high, but it'll be okay. Let's grab the Crisco. And we're gonna do a quarter cup of Crisco. And then we got milk that we're gonna fold it in with. I have a cup of milk, about a half cup of milk, but I'm not gonna use it all. It just depends on how much it takes to make the dough, you know? So let's grab this. Oh, okay then. This is buttered Crisco. I didn't use the regular, and you can use the regular. And if you make biscuits, it would be the regular, but I like the butter flavor Crisco because it adds that butter flavor that I like. So on this, we're going to do we're gonna do 2 tablespoons of that to fold into the flour. Boy, let's cut this down. We'll fold it in. It's all been sitting in there chilling. It's got to be cold though. You can't do this warm. Nothing can be warm. Everything needs to be cold. All right. We'll grab a fork and we're gonna fold it in. Hold on, let me do that right there. There you go. Bam. And we're gonna fold this in. Everything is in there. Nutmeg, the blah blah, the salt. It's all in there. So we'll fold in the lard is what this is. And then we'll add the milk. This might take a minute, so I'll probably edit this down. Well, maybe not. Maybe not. I mean, it's not that much damn dough. But yeah, this is how you make, and if you want biscuits, this is how you make biscuits too. You know, you don't need to buy, Pillsbury. You can get you some lard, get you some flour, some salt, some baking powder, and you can make your own biscuits. And if you go to the Crisco website, they'll have a recipe on there for you, but this one tell you about the regular stuff. Yeah, so I've got this pretty much incorporated. Let me show you. I mean, I'll put it in front of the other camera over there so you can see it. I hate that this video is so disjointed, but I wasn't even sure I was gonna do a video on it. I was just gonna make it, but it was like, if you're gonna be doing it anyway, why not create a damn video on it? So let me show you how it looks when you get it incorporated. There you go. All right. So either way, that's what that fork's doing. It's smashing it in. You just keep working it. Keep smashing it and working it in. You've got your nutmeg in there. You've got your salt. And you've got your flour. We'll work that in. And then we're going to add the milk and keep going. And what the milk's going to add, and you just add enough milk to where it pulls away from the sides. You don't add all of it at once. You add it in stages, little pieces, you know. And working dough in is not, it's a working lard into the dough is not it's simple, but if you're not used to it and you don't have like really massive forearms, you might get a little tired, but just be ready for that. All right, so there we go. I got my lard mixed in. I'm gonna stir my sugar in here with my blackberries and my lemon extract and my water. I want that to sort of become like a little thicker. You know, it's going to start to reduce down, and it's going to be more of like a sauce than just a straight up liquid. All right, let's start adding our milk to this. A little bit, not a bunch, because you want to make sure that you don't add too much, because then it'll just become doughy, and that's not what you want. We're making dumplings. Ooh, see, like right there. See how little I added? I added just a little bit, but you see how it's pulling away from the bowl? That's what we were talking about, you know. And I'm only making this for me, so you know, if you got more, you multiply the recipe. Even though I didn't give you a really good recipe, but yeah, see, perfect. See, I've actually got a ball of dough here. I mean, I'll show you. See? We've got a little ball of dough already. All right, and we're gonna pull off of that and make dumplings. That's what our dumplings are for our blackberry dumplings. Let's keep working it a little bit, and then we're ready. This is good. This is good right here. Right here, bam. Here's our ball of dough. You could make biscuits like this too. I mean, if you kept going, you could. If you put more, you could. I mean, you could have this. This is probably about like there's like 4 biscuits. All right. So we'll keep stirring our blackberries in. It's starting to reduce. It's starting to reduce with our sugar and our butter and our lemon extract and our water. Oh, wow, that's good. Hey, and super easy. And when I say super easy, I mean my brother Elvin. You know, and we used to eat these blackberry dumplings and love it. So when I say super easy, that's my bro. All right, so we got this going. We'll cut this down. It's boiling. Let's cut that down on simmer. And we're gonna let that cook down just for a little bit, and then we'll come back and start adding in our dumplings. I'll edit that part out. Once we put our dumplings in that we mixed up and we start breaking them off, we'll leave it in there we're gonna cover it, leave it in there for about 10 to 15 minutes. We'll roll the dumplings so that they get a chance to absorb everything. But you just wanna bring this up to a boil and make sure until it starts boiling down and becomes more of a sauce than just a juice. Man, that's so good. All right. Let's go ahead and start putting our dumplings in there. And we're just going to pinch it up. Well, we could pinch it, and you can make them professional. I am not doing all that. Well, you know what? Let's make the dumplings before we put them in. That way I can just go for it. I'm just pinching it off, rolling it up, and dropping it. Pinch, roll, drop, pinch, roll, drop, pinch, roll, drop. Okay? All right, so there we go. All of our dumplings are made. I'll show you in this other camera. All right, so we got probably about 12 dumplings. Let's drop them in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. And it's gonna suck some of that juice up. A lot of that juice will get sucked up, and then we're going to cover it. We're going to go ahead and cover it up. We're going to let it cook. Right there. We'll let it cook. We're going to cut it down right below medium and let it go. We'll watch it for 2 or 3 minutes, and we'll roll those dumplings over. Roll them over so that both sides get to suck up everything we're doing. So don't lift the lid. Let it go. The dumplings have been in there for about 3 minutes. Let's flip those dumplings over. You see how they're starting to absorb the liquid? Let's roll them. Man, they're delicate. You can see how delicate they are. We'll roll them over. You don't want to break them up. You know, you don't want to break them. Be gentle. I know, I'm telling you what not to do as I'm doing what I'm telling you not to do. I gotta cover those up, cover that up. All right, so there we go. And we're gonna leave those in there now for another 2 or 3 minutes, and it'll be okay. 2 or 3 minutes. And our blackberry dumplings will be done. All right, it's been about another 2 or 3 minutes, like 3 minutes, probably 3.5 minutes. Let's take these off. They're done. Everything's done. Let's pull them off the stove. This is our blackberry dumplings. And it's gonna continue to set up. And there we go. And that is how you bake. You see how the dumplings are even still fluffy inside. They're not like wet. They're dumplings. Everything is still ready to go. All right. So you take these. So you take your dumplings once you got them all made and they're ready, and you have this right here. It'll set up. Now that it's cooling, it'll start setting up a little bit more. You put this with some ice cream and those dumplings, and matter of fact, I gotta go ahead and get that done. I can't let you go without Funk eating. Funk has to eat. Yeah, Funk has to at least eat, because that's the name of the thing. Funk eats. Hey. We'll do some vanilla bean ice cream. Yeah, this is called Funky. So we'll do some vanilla bean ice cream. Let's get this damn, excuse me, not damn, dang. Let off of here. We're going to get some Blackberry dumplings in here. We're going to do a little bit, because this is more for this weekend than today. And it's still hot, understand, and so I get it, but it's all right. Do some vanilla, and then let's go ahead and get some of this vanilla bean ice cream on there. Right there. No, you saw, I know, I took that extra scoop. Let's put this ice cream up. Let's go ahead and dig in. Funk Eats, Blackberry Dumplings. Let's get it. Let's see what's up. Let's get one of them dumplings. Look at that. Look at the dumpling on the inside. It's nice. Nice. Oh, that's so good. I don't be playing around. Something tastes nasty, I'd be like, ugh. This is wonderful. Whole mouth is lighting up. It's one of them tastes that take you back to when you was young. Oh my gosh. It's so good. It's very good. I mean, very, just so satisfying. If you got a sweet tooth, it ain't even that sweet. It's just a natural blackberry taste. And the butter and the dumplings. It's just all working. It works so good together. I haven't even had dinner yet. You know, I'm sitting outside jamming, playing my music. And I was like, I'm gonna have me some damn Blackberry Dumplin. I said, it's gonna go bad. Might as well record. Going in for another dumpling. And this is butter Crisco, so you know, this ain't like the large, straight white Crisco. This is that butter Crisco. Wow, this is good. Wow, this is good. Blackberries, sugar, lemon extract, water, flour, baking powder, nutmeg, butter also there. Flour, nutmeg, salt. I use butter flavored Crisco. You can use regular. I don't want the whole dumpling. It melts in your mouth. It just melts in your mouth. So good. This is so good. Man. Thank you very much for watching. Have a wonderful day. And I'll see you next time.